Hello, welcome or welcome back to another episode of Realities Unmasked, where we speak about the things that the society has made us to be doing that most of us don't even think that we should really be doing because of, one reason or the other. Most of the things that we keep finding ourselves doing is because, we found people doing them or we've been coerced to do that, or we were even born in families where people were doing that and it was made to feel like that is exactly what we should be doing. When we're talking about unmasking realities, we are talking about things like religion, things that you're born into, things like education. We are talking about things like salvation. We're talking things about marriages, when you should be married. We're talking about relationships, what you believe a relationship should look like, and so on and so forth. All these things are things that we're going to be speaking about as we continue with the show. Last week, we were able to speak about a very interesting topic, which was finances and marriages, and we went quite a bit extensive about that with our guests. And this time, we are going to have a continuation of the same, where we are going to speak about gender roles and finances. Do you think they should be proportional? What the society has made it to look like? And what you feel like as a person it's supposed to be like. Of course, it's not supposed to be a specific way because, like we said last week, different people have different dynamics and different cultures in their relationship, but we cannot do a conclusion without giving our guest here a chance to tell us what he thinks. And welcome a lot in this show. Please start by introducing yourself.
Thank you for this chance. Hi, everyone. I'm John Derrick, and I'm so blessed to be here. It's such a good opportunity, and thank you for this.
You're welcome.
Looking forward to having a deeper and more concrete discussion on this matter, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much,
Stay
Derek.
tuned.
So today we are speaking about gender roles and finances. So maybe to start with, you could tell us, what do you think are different roles for different parties in a marriage or in a relationship? Let's speak about marriage, because I feel like in relationships people keep saying that you cannot do wifely duties for a man that is not your husband, or you cannot do husband duties for a man that is not your husband, unless you believe different.
Okay, that's a nice question. And for me,
Mm-hmm.
I just keep things simple.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, the man came first,
Yeah.
and it was just a need God saw,
Yeah.
and that this man needed a helper.
Yeah.
And that's why God
Mm.
put the man to sleep.
Yeah.
So the man waking up,
Mm-hmm.
he just found a woman. Woman meaning a helper.
Yeah.
A person from a man.
Yeah.
Like an offspring, or what can I say?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Now, for me, I believe gender roles, as far as the topic is concerned, is a very important topic and a very important aspect in life.
Yeah.
For two people who are together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, marriage for me, I think it's something that we have just come together.
Yeah.
To help one another achieve the better goal, and that is to be together.
Yeah.
Or in a term they call companionship.
Mm-hmm.
Two people coming together just for the purposes, the main purpose, companionship. Other things shall follow later. If I'm your friend, I'll expect you being close, you being communicating to me. We connect in many things. So similar to marriage, for me, people are meeting for companionship. whatever things that come after people have met is upon the two of us getting involved in everything. If it's let's say, for example, one I can just pick one, doing dishes. It's not the duty of someone, it's the duty of the two people who have come together, because at the end of the day we need to eat. If I send someone to a trip, I mean the partner, you're going for a business trip of 3 days. What shall I be doing? Shall I find backup? No.
To be doing what your wife is supposed to do, yeah.
I can't do that. So I'll do what is necessary. If I'm lazy enough, probably I'll just walk into a hotel or restaurant and get myself well.
Yeah. I think I like your answer, but maybe just tell us, do you believe this applies to relationships as much as it applies to marriage?
Relationships is a ground where people know each other. It's just an opportunity for people to be in a relationship. And this opportunity, if taken carefully, will lead into something bigger, and that's marriage. The partner to someone, if he or she is serious and performs everything very well, that means even in the latter stage, which is marriage, the same will happen. Now, many people say relationships are meant to hide things that you'll never know until you are really together with this person. And for me, I just think that who a person is at the point of relationship, because the best relationship will come from friendship. Actually, the best relationship is friendship. I believe that who a person is at this stage will be the same person at the latter stage. There's no change. The change will be plus or minus 10%, and that's too much. But who a person is shall be the same in the latter stage. Now, if I'm not generous at the point of relationship, definitely be sure that even at the point of marriage, that won't happen. I won't be that generous. If I'm this crooked person, I still be crooked. Now, the point that people should note very carefully is whatever decision one makes at the point of relationship should be very solid and out of a sober mind. Putting feelings aside. Feelings are good. They can say, oh, this is the person.
What do you mean putting feelings aside?
Feelings to say, a feeling is just, if you can put a feeling to a graph, it's something, these graphs that just come, it's just this way. Let's say the trading graphs, for example, the forex ones, utapata it has shoot or it's down. Anytime you can't predict how this graph will be. That's a person who is very emotional. When you're emotional, you can promise a lady, I'll bring you an aeroplane with people. Honestly, you get what I mean? So when feelings are put aside and you're on
you're
the
able
ground
to make a logic decision.
Yes.
I think you have a point there, but I'm still at this question. We are talking about gender roles, right? And my belief is, when you're two people, I don't think there's any way you can move without saying what me as a person bring to, because you see, roles is not just washing utensils and taking care of the house. Roles is what do you bring to the table? What do I bring to the table? So what do you handle? What do I handle? Right? So for you, what does that translate to?
say, let's just take a very good example. The two of us are working.
Yeah.
And we have a job.
Mm-hmm.
That probably at the end of the month, we all have let's say a consolidated salary, family salary of 1 million.
Mm-hmm. I like how you're saying family salary.
Yes, I'm a family man. So for me,
mm-hmm.
and probably before anything starts, let's say after I say I do, this is my expectation. And it's an expectation I usually have even to other people married.
Yeah.
Because I think this way can be a better way. I don't say I don't say it's the only way, but,
but
it's
you
a
feel
better
like
one.
It's better, yeah.
It's a better
It's
one.
a good outlook.
Because we are one, why can't we just bring the consolidated thing together on the table? Say we are earning a total of 1 million. Probably one is earning 800 and the other 200 or the opposite. No problem. But to bring it on the table.
So to cut you short before you continue, by probably one, you mean that John Derek could be the one earning 200, the wife could be the one earning 800.
Or the vice versa.
Or the vice versa.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we bring it on the table. Then from the table, because we are sharing everything, I'm sharing her and she's sharing me. Like we are just one. We say, we now budget. This month, these are the bills. These are the savings. Yeah. The investment fund is this. The pocket money is this. Miscellaneous is this. Then whatever is left, we say probably we can think of something. Yeah. Probably start something or save or invest, whatever. But everything happens on the table. Yeah. We are discussing, we're having a discussion immediately. So that when it comes, because what happens with salaries, if you are not careful, before you breathe, it will have you can be having a zero account balance. So on that day that we've received, why can't we just split to different sectors of our life, if it's family, children, and at the end of the day, everyone knows at the end of the month, if you come and say my pocket money happened this and this, we are in a position to say, okay, if it happened that way, probably mine is left with something I can back you up. You see, but what I'm meaning is everything is done on the table. The two of us. Then any question that will follow within the month, we all know that this is how we did. If someone needs something, we know that whatever happened to the money is already done. So we have to find some other solution somewhere to fund this, because everything is dealt with A to Z. Yes.
I'm so glad that you have such an outlook, because clearly you're a 50-50, not even 50-50, but we bring everything on the table, then we split. That's such a beautiful way of looking at things. Last week we spoke about a man being the provider and all that. So even our viewers are able to see that different people in different relationships are going, differently. And now, if I may pose another question to you. As a man, you have expectations of how a woman should serve you. Like when you're marrying, you have expectations which are definitely different from other men or what you've seen out there. You have expectations of, when I enter into this relationship, I feel like this and this is what I expect my woman to do for me. So what are some of those things?
Okay. I'll just talk about 5 things, list them, and talk about mine.
Yeah.
To in specificity. Now, there are these things you've had and probably read
Yeah.
about love. How do we communicate love? Of course, through gifts, through words of affirmation, through acts of services, through quality time. And the last one, you can remind me?
You've said gifts, you've said quality time,
words of affirmation,
acts of service,
and touch.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, for if I'm a Kenyan and I speak English, and I meet a Congolese who speaks French, we can never understand one another.
Yeah.
It's until I learn the French language.
Yeah.
Or it's until that other person learns the English language.
Yeah.
That's the only point that we shall communicate. We shall understand one another.
Yeah.
So my expectation is always one.
Yeah.
I can't say my love language now. I can't say. But whatever it is, if I'm the gifts person, I'm expecting this other person to learn that I'm a gifts person. So whatever she does, she shall measure on the gifts part. Yeah. If I learn that, if she learns that I'm the acts of services person, I'm expecting that she shall be serving me. Yeah. You get? Yeah. Whatever language I am, I'm expecting the partner to understand, to learn it and understand it so that we can communicate effectively. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to that acts of service, right? Say you are an act of service person. It means that you expect when your woman gets to the house, she cooks, she does, you see, all those things for you, right? How do I want to put it? So when she but this woman feels like, I don't think I have time, or even the, or even the grace. I don't know if you people are getting what I'm trying to say, but acts of service means doing most of these tiny things in the house for the man. Yeah, but this woman is feeling like, I've been pouring too much money here. How do you expect me to be doing this other 1, 2, 3 things? And guys, we will take a break, and maybe we'll continue with this, and John Derek will tell us, how do you deal with a woman that is feeling like that?
Unmasking the expectations.
Welcome back, guys, after that short break. Thank you very much for being with us here and participating in this amazing topic about gender roles and finances. Thank you for those of us that are keeping with us, keeping the conversation going. And we are found in all these social media channels, social media platforms, you can find us there. Before the break, I had asked a question about, now this person, John Derek, our guest, was talking about love languages. And he said something about acts of service. Now, I was posing a question to him. Acts of services require, if you love acts of services, especially as a man, you want your wife to get back home early, you want her to cook, you want her to serve you. But now we are assuming that there is a corporate woman, right? And she has given all her money. Now she's feeling like, I've given you the money. why then do you expect me to do some of these things? Because now it will feel like, for her, it will feel like now you're taking me back to the traditional woman who does, you see, all these things. So what do you think about that?
Thank you, and to all our listeners and viewers, welcome back. Now, it's always nice to keep things simple.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Love is a beautiful thing.
It is,
And
for sure.
in love, there's sacrifice,
Yeah.
there's joy, happiness,
Yeah.
there's endurance,
Yeah.
there's caring,
Yeah.
and there's no boosting or humility, as I can say.
Yeah.
There's no doubts.
Yeah.
Love will never fail.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, however much tired you are,
Mm-hmm.
if you just remember that, it's 10 minutes to 5,
Yeah.
and I need to be out of here because as per the letter, the employment letter,
Yeah.
working time is 8 to 5.
Yeah.
When it hits 5, your engine will have started because you just want to be with the person you love. Love
Yeah.
is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You can have had, you can go through a lot of pressure
Mm-hmm.
at your workplace or wherever you are.
Yeah.
But when you remember that I'm going back to the house,
Mm.
oh my.
But you see,
So,
yeah. Please
back
finish
to your
up. I'm
question.
sorry. Yeah.
is I have to give the foundation of facts.
Yeah.
I believe if I have a wife
Mm-hmm.
and I'm the man,
Yeah.
because I'm the man right now,
Yeah.
I expect that because of love,
Mm-hmm.
not you're doing something to prove that you love.
Mm-hmm.
You are loving so much that you can do something. You see,
Mm-hmm.
I love my wife so much that I cannot mind providing, protecting, being the priest,
Mm-hmm.
and such stuffs. The piece of a man. I know many of us know,
Yeah.
right? So I expect from my end, viewers, if I'm the man and there's love between me and my wife, this woman, I'll not even ask for anything. At the end of the day, utapata, wow, hello, hubby. Please welcome for a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Welcome for dinner.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wake up in the morning with surprise breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast in bed. Anyway, so my expectation is
Yeah.
if there's love, you can never struggle if you're loving,
Yeah.
doing something. And especially in this matter, serving.
Mm.
I won't struggle serving my wife. I won't struggle getting service from my wife, and she won't struggle at the same time.
Yeah.
So, I don't see any hardship, regardless of whether she's giving, in my case, the example I gave of 1 million, she's giving 900K and I'm giving her 100,000.
Yeah.
Because these things are not permanent.
Yeah.
Whatever is permanent is love. Whatever shall never fail at the end of the day is love.
Yeah.
That 900 job can end. And remember, in this 100K job, what shall happen?
Yeah.
So shall the table stand? No. Whatever a person is, should be that way. If the services are to be offered, which should, because we can't wake up in the morning and everyone is like, hey, you today go and do the dishes. No, I did yesterday, so you do today.
Mm-hmm.
It's something out of the heart. Love is love. Love will never fail. You'll enjoy serving. If I love someone, I'll just think about that someone. I won't mind taking that person to Victoria Falls just to make her enjoy the vacation, you see. I won't struggle at the end of the day bringing the bread on the table. I won't struggle. So if the women can know that you don't force love, whatever, you shall just find yourself doing it. Example, God so loved us that he gave his only son so that he can save us.
Yeah.
We may not perish. He loved and did the very sacrificial thing.
Yeah.
He loved.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he did. So,
I think I want to cut you short and tell you
mm,
my thoughts on this, and I want you to maybe say what you think about my thoughts on this. Also, my viewers, I want you to comment down there about what you think about this. My belief is the work of a man, as you have said, is to provide. Right? So providing, I don't believe a man being a provider means giving 50-50. I don't believe being a provider means give you 50, I'ma give you whatever you have, I bring my whatever I have. Because I feel like, you see, according to the Bible, I don't know about these other religions, but according to the Bible, the work of a woman is to submit, not to, not to provide. Because how God has made a man, right? How God has made a man is as the head of the family, as a leader, as the priest of the family. And you see, I feel like you're only to be able to exercise that authority 100% if you're able to take care of your family, right? But when you bring a woman on the table to bring their money, I feel like you're putting her more on her masculine energy. And now, instead of being a person that submits to you, she becomes, even if you love each other, it becomes like a competition, because then I feel like you're not stepping your, how do I put it? You're not playing your role well as a man. This is my belief. Because now, if it is taking me and you to put a shelter over our heads, then it should take me and you to decide who cooks. You can't sit and say that, it's supposed to be out of love, that I should come home at 5 kigonga nikuje kwa nyumba nipike. But we are both working, we are both providing. At some point, the woman will feel, but we've been working, both of us, so that we can put a roof over our heads. We can pay school fees for the children. Because I mean, if finances are being splitted on the table, it means that it's taking my 50% and your 50%, whatever your amount is. But it's taking my 50% and your 50% to see these children to school. I feel like the only way, whatever you're saying will be practical, and the woman would not have a big problem with serving you how you're saying, is only when you're the one who's earning 800 and now she's earning 200. Because if you're earning 800 and she's earning 200, it means that you're the one who's covering most of the bills. But maybe you can challenge that.
Generically, traditionally, actually, currently, the biggest issue in many marriages is the issue to do with money, finances.
It's true.
And the truth sets someone free.
Yeah.
If we can be true with our finances, we shall be free from many problems and challenges in marriage. And I give the solution. Why can't you, all of us, why can't two people be open? Why can't we be open on the table with finances?
Yeah.
Actually, that doesn't mean that now I've ceased to be the protector, I've ceased to be the provider, the priest, the head. No, it doesn't mean
but you
that.
see, your providing will be challenged, because if you're the one who's bringing 100 as a man, and the woman is bringing 800, tell me how you're providing for that family.
It happens this way. You can be bringing everything on the table, which is good, but that doesn't mean that I've ceased to be the roles the man has in the family.
Yeah.
Because my 100 doesn't reflect what I do.
Yeah.
My 100 doesn't reflect what things I plan for the family. Because today you can be having a 900 job.
Mm-hmm.
Then tomorrow you have a 1.5 million job.
Yeah.
Then the partner gets a 2 million job.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, finances should not be the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we measure and say, now that I'm earning 900 and my wife is earning 100, she'll be the housewife. Is there need for her to work? If I'm getting what can serve her, what can service her, what can do all her needs, is there need for her to work?
No.
So should I just say you stay in the house because whatever you are earning is much less? And at the same time, if I'm earning 50 and the other person double my earning, does that mean you continue? So at the end of the day, finances will be an issue if we think that whatever we get,
Yeah.
because that is temporary, you can never say that permanently I'll be getting a higher pay than this other person. Because life is always full of surprises. Now, whatever little we have, if you can be true and open with that, at the end of the day, there will be no issues with finances in the family, regardless of
Who's
who
doing what?
has brought it on the table. We are all doing this, and if you are all doing this, that means there will be minimal discussions on you are financing some people and leaving the family alone. Yeah, blah blah.
Yeah.
Back to my role in the family. I well know that the man is the head.
Yeah.
And at any point, he has to foresee, he has to make sure and cater, be responsible enough to make sure that the family is where this man intends to be. Every need being met. Every desire of whatever person in the family being met. Nobody complaining. You see, that's the role of the man. Just a quick example, I can say this man has a wife and 2 children, right?
Yeah.
Then let's say these kids are at school and the wife is not working, and the man probably is struggling so much to cater for the family. This man, every day by 6, he'll be up. This man will make sure that at the end of the day, these people have something on the table. They'll make sure that they are staying well, safely, and at peace.
Yeah.
He will make sure that these people are clothed.
Yeah.
He will make sure that at the end of the day, the children are getting good education.
Yeah.
The means to that happening, it's upon the man.
Yeah.
But when grace comes and the wife has the job, why can't we?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you say, okay, you stay with your money, I'm the man, I'll be doing everything. Just it's a matter of time when one will be thinking, no, you've been earning for the past 5 years, and you still ask me of 1, 2, 3 things. Where is your money?
Yeah,
Where
I think
did you go
you're making such a good point. But let me take you back a little bit to what you've said about the man still being the decision maker, still being the leader of the family. Now we have this pot of all our money, right? It's my money and it's your money.
Our money.
Well, it's our money,
Yes,
right? But now, John Derrick, as the husband, is the one who's going to make the sole decision. That is the role, and I'm putting it in quotes because, some of our viewers might disagree depending on the kind of culture you've created in your home. Yeah. So this man has decided with these pots of money, I have decided, I as John Derrick, as the leader of this family, we should do 1, 2, 3. But this woman feels, I think we should do, I don't think we should do what you're saying. I think we should do this and this instead. So how do you deal with that, knowing that, you see, this money is not your money alone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Conversations always give life.
Mm-hmm.
If two people have a conversation,
I like how your punchlines are deep. Like it's like well thought of punchlines.
Many people are struggling with relationship issues. Every now and then you hear, I don't feel like this is the right man.
Yeah.
This is the right woman.
Yeah.
Many people feel that too. Who are dating, and it's true to feel. It's right to feel. You have the right to do so.
Yeah.
But putting feelings aside, conversations give life.
Yeah.
If there's any issue, just spend some time off and deal with that thing.
Yeah.
Through a conversation, a solid conversation.
Yeah.
Actually, the best you can do is have a meal, get satisfied. After that, it will just be smiles.
Yeah. But you see,
now, I'm not finished.
Okay,
just
sorry.
The background information. So, if we have conversations, what are your needs?
Yeah.
What are your needs? What do you think? What do you think you should do within this month, within this week?
Yeah.
Just name them, list them, so that at the end of the day, whatever is on the table is not enough. Probably the man should find a solution that we've had this, but we have a deficit of around 2 billion or 2 million.
Yeah.
So what can I do? Now the man chips in and says, we can decide to do A, B, and C.
Yeah.
No, or I can decide to do B and C after communicating with the wife that I'm going to do something within the next month, or this month I'm starting something to make sure that this thing covers up whatever is left. The best thing in life is not looking for money to solve a problem, but giving a solution to a problem that will be providing money endlessly.
Yeah.
You see, if I need bread, if someone gives me bread, he will have really helped me at that time. But in eventuality, eventuality, I need to know the process of making bread.
Yeah.
So find a solution to a problem, and every other time, people will be looking for that solution, and eventually unapata 1, 2, 3 in your pocket.
Yeah.
So I create a solution to a problem in the market with my target population and say, probably at the end of the day, I'll be earning this. I'll be getting something from this, so that my family's needs are well met.
Yeah.
So back to your question, I can say that a discussion, a conversation gives life.
Yeah.
Gives solutions.
Yeah.
Actually, we are helping one another. The wife can say, by the way, instead of using this pocket money, why can't you sacrifice and say start a business? A business of selling witch power.
Yeah.
Everyone will be running to you, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
A conversation at the end of the day will have everything solved.
Yeah, I think I really like how you have explained it extensively. Maybe before we finish today's show, I can talk about there's a lady on Instagram. Her name is Afrofeminine Muse. She keeps talking about how to move from a 50-50 wife to a fully provided for wife, which she calls showing up in feminine energy. And I think that is something that we are going to speak about in another show, because you see, showing up in masculine energy and in feminine energy is a whole extensive topic. But now this lady says for you to show up in the feminine energy, because you see now in a relationship, so that there is no clash about finances and gender roles and all that. Everyone has to take up their I don't know whether to call it their side. There are two energies in that relationship. There's the masculine energy and there's the feminine energy. So there's this particular advice she was giving, and I want you to comment about that. She was saying, even when your husband comes to you and gives you a business idea, stop feeling like you need to comment about it. But Amma tells you that he needs a business idea. Stop feeling like you need to tell him, do 1, 2, 3, because that's showing up in masculine energy. So but I'd really love to hear what you think about that.
Thank you for that question. And I can say this. My point of view, first before I comment on that. The responsibility of any one partner, regardless of the gender, is 100% to making sure that this relationship is running smoothly.
Yeah.
I don't say last year I was the one who was calling, so I'm going to make calls this year.
But everyone does that nowadays.
Yes, that's the norm. That's the norm.
And it's the societal expectation.
Probably.
It's what we found people do.
Yes. It's probably religiosity or something. You see, because the society, because the wind is going northeast.
Yeah.
Everyone is going
northeast.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
I always believe there's a better way of doing things.
Yeah.
A better solution to something.
Yeah.
A better thing. Now, back to that, I can say responsibilities from anyone's side should be 100%.
Yeah.
I'm responsible 100% for my relationship to work. I'm not waiting for the other person to say or to give or to do something. For example, the issue of time.
Yeah.
I don't have to wait for the other person.
Yeah.
It's my responsibility 100%
to
making sure that this relationship works.
Yeah.
Regardless of what the other person will do.
Yeah.
Of course, people tend to get discouraged, but if you listen, if you give way to or give in to discouragements and say I give up, you lose everything. Never give up, never despair. Now, the responsibility for everything to work out is mine, 100%. On the other hand, the other person should be also taking this that way, that my responsibility for this marriage or this relationship is 100%. 100%. I'm not waiting for someone to do something so that I can revert, so that I can reply with the same or respond accordingly. So when these two perspectives or mindsets come together, it's 100% at the end of the day. Because for me, I'll make sure there's A, B to Z. And on the other side, I don't know how it is. Like from my side, I don't know what is on the other side. But the other side is having the same mindset. So imagine if these people to come together. You can imagine of the good fruits. So I can say that we are helping one another. We are helping one another at the end of the day. If I'm walking, if I'm on foot, I'll be very fast. But I won't go far. But if you are 2 people or 3 and you're on foot, we can be slow but at the end of the day, we are going far. So it just this life is about helping one another. Yes.
So guys, I think what our guest is trying to say is when you come in a relationship, you're supposed to show up as a complete person, and this other person comes as a complete person, so that you give 100% of everything that you are, regardless of the finances that this person is bringing, regardless of what this other person is able to do. So basically, from our guest today, his view is that gender roles and finances are really not intertwined. When it comes to roles in the house, it's something that you can definitely talk about. You have said that discussion is what? There's that point that you said that
Discussions gives life.
yeah, discussions gives life. Yeah, so you can totally talk about anything, and about money, and how much you give in the house does not necessarily mean what you need to do, because as he has explained, what you do in the house comes from the love that you have for this person. And you've said love is kind, love endures, yeah, and all that. But we also know that different people believe differently. It was so easy to bring me to your perspective, and I think that is the best thing about this show, because it opens you up to see the different ways that people are seeing different things differently. And I think when we do the next show, even if it's not the following one, we will bring a lady here so that we can hear. We've had 2 male guests who have spoken about relationships and finances, and we've heard what they think about. I'd really love for you to engage also, both ladies and men, and we hear what you people think about. We hear, and you tell us where you're coming from, where you've learned that from. Is it a belief that you picked up for yourself, or you saw work for your relationship, and all that? We will definitely bring here a lady and hear what they think about this. So, John Derek, thank you very much. It's been an interesting show. You're a very deep person when you start, explaining. But it was so nice having you here. I hope our guests enjoyed. And until next time, it's a wrap. Bye bye, guys.
Unmasking the expectations.